Hello and welcome. Well, I am so excited to be bringing you this collection. I'm really pleased because brand new company, Art Inspirations, and the vision is to work with artists and to find artists that we haven't seen yet in the crafting industry, and basically to bring their art in forms that we can work with. So not only are we getting amazing original artwork to work with, but it's also focusing the highlight on these artists, because let's face it, there's so much talent out there. It's so incredible that we can share this. Now, this wonderful artist, Wednesday, she has got a fabulous name as well, and she's from up north. She's such a wonderful artist. Her work is incredible. I'm going to show you stamps, but shall we have a little look at the lady herself? This is Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Wednesday. I'm an artist. I've been drawing all of my life. It's always been a passion of mine. I started drawing when I was 4 years old. I drew spiders all over my parents' bedroom wall, and they thought it was amazing, so they kept it there, and I've been drawing ever since. I studied illustration at university, and after that I went on to be a freelance illustrator. But after having children, my passions within illustration changed, and I started to do more kind of florals and watercolours. I really enjoy the style of illustration I do at the moment because it's filled with lots of details, lots of decorative elements, and I can get lost in it for hours and hours and hours. My work is influenced by nature. I draw flowers and florals and do a lot of birds, insects. With my illustrations, I think I've tried to pull together inspiration from folk art and Art Nouveau and translate that in a more modern way. So you get the nice flowing curves and inspiration from nature with Art Nouveau, and then the decorative elements from folk art. I hope these designs encourage and inspire you on your own creative journey.
If you're watching Wednesday, they look gorgeous. Well done. Okay, now they are beautiful. We have, before I forget, I've got a competition winner to announce as well. It was on Facebook. Annabelle Reeve. Grieve. Sorry, Annabelle. Annabelle Grieve, you have won these top sets of stamps. So congratulations there. That was a Facebook prize draw that we were running. Okay, I'm going to take you through the images. Already busy. They were actually busy before the show. Now, what you're getting, you can get them individually. You've got two different selections, or you can get the full bundle. So there's loads of options. The full bundle, I'm going to tell you straight away though, because that full bundle, you've actually got two sets of stamps absolutely free. You've then got a further saving if you're a Freedom member. So it's a massive saving. I'm telling you this first because if you're looking at them and thinking, oh my gosh, they're all beautiful, then that is absolutely the way to shop. Freedom members, I mean, you're saving £17 anyway, but Freedom members, it's even better for you. And in a minute, it will zoom round to show you the Freedom. Freedom members, it's a further... Sorry, yeah, it's a big bundle, I'm trying to tell you. So with the big bundle, hopefully we'll show you that in a second. So it's an extra £12. Right, we're going to give you the actual big bundle details. These are the big bundle details. So it's 190321 for your big bundle. Okay, now it says saving £6. Obviously you're not. You're getting the saving that's been carried forward from the bundles, which is essentially £17 for that one, £17 for that one. That's being carried forward, and then an extra £6 if you're not a Freedom member. But Freedom members, look at that. If you're a Freedom member, it's an extra £18.99 saving. That's on top of the two savings. So basically that's three sets of stamps for nothing, isn't it? And you're not paying postage. So if you're getting the big bundle, you're not paying for three sets of stamps effectively, and a little bit more, quite frankly. Plus you've got your flexi. 3 flexes of £43 and something, and £43 and 43 pence. Or Freedom members, look at Freedom member postage price, $38.97, 3 payments, no postage. It is absolutely the way to go if you love these designs. That's your first option. Then you've got your second option. So your second option, you get the 2 smaller bundles, or you can get them individual if you want. But this bundle, you can see again, Freedom members, it's going to be a fantastic deal. Now, what I love about this, and again, £17 saving. Remember that £17 is being carried forward for the big bundle. Right, so artwork. This is beautiful. You've got your beautiful pandas. Now, what I love about these, the artwork has been broken up. So, can you see? So, what you've got that incredible big design, which is beautiful. I love Wednesday's imagery. I think it's stunning. But then it's broken up. It's smaller, so you can create borders. You can create your own beautiful backgrounds. You've got the panda there, which almost looks like the baby panda. 20% of the panda on its own has already gone. The next, oh yeah, and he's got lights behind. Can I say thank you to the wife, Miss P, because she got absolutely addicted to making these beautiful samples. So thank you ever so much, Paola. You have been amazing. Your samples are beautiful as ever. So the next one, I love this one. I love them all, but obviously our favourites. Now, I love that. Look how much detail's in that stamp. And honestly, these stamp beautifully. They are so crisp. She's gorgeous, though. And what you've got, again, you've got some of the images. So it allows you to build up. It allows you to do so many different looks. I absolutely adore her. If I just show you her, say, look. Oh, sorry, Jimmy, were you zooming in? There she is. And what I did, I actually didn't stamp that properly. And I'd left a bit of space because I hadn't inked it properly. She fit in beautifully. It was like, oh, my word, how good is that? Happy accident. Hate that phrase, but it was one of those. Now, the next one is the butterfly medley. I love this. I mean, look at all those beautiful flowers. You've got that incredible butterfly in the centre. The butterfly is a solid stamp with the images cut out of it. And I like that variation that you've got. So you've got a really good surface area if you're actually coating it with your ink. So you'll get some really impressive samples from this. Honestly, once you start working with them, and again, you will get beautiful, crisp images. And I love this that Paola's done, because that literally just framing them, just stamped on white card. But because the images are just so powerful, because they're so strong, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? That butterfly is exquisite. If you just want the butterfly, £16.99. Remember, the bundle, you might be getting that one for free. Now, the next one, I think this was one of Miss P's favourites. The one, I love the rabbit. I just think that is different. You've got the rabbit, you've got the cat, and look at the detail in the cat. You know, he's got flowers in his ears. He's got the lovely, I know, and look at the little cats there with all the gorgeous flowers. And it's been like engraved out of the stamp. And then obviously you've got loads of extra flowers. Last but by, oh yeah, the little bunny, yeah, because look at him. And these are on a background. These are so easy to actually create a beautiful image because, again, they're such strong images. Last but not least, that we're going to talk about in this hour. The next hour, we're going to talk about the others. And that you've got that beautiful little vase with those flowers just bursting from it. You've then got loads of flowers separate, so you can build up your own images there. And then your sentiments. You've got, you are amazing, make today amazing, be beautiful, be amazing. And so you can really mix it up. You are beautiful, so you can really mix it up and make your own sentiments. Okay, today you're beautiful, tomorrow not so. Okay, so sorry, go on. Right, so are you ready for this? Oh, the big bundle, the biggie. A third of the stock has gone. I'm not surprised. Beef Parts Freedom, it is a why not deal. It costs you $5.97 for the month. If you are buying for the month, you can cancel any time. Otherwise, it rolls off. You're not paying for postage on any of your orders, and you're making a huge saving. Remember, £17 is carried forward here. 17 from that, so that's already £34 carried forward. And then, if you're not a Freedom member, an extra £6 is added, so that's already £40 you're saving. But if you're a Freedom member, it's an extra, I think it was £16.99. We're going to spin that round in a second, because Freedom members, it's a massive, massive saving. And of course, you have got those 3 flexes as well. Please join Freedom. I think it's an extra, I'll have to remember this, it's an extra £18.99 Freedom members. So 17 there, 17 there, and then an extra £18.99, which works out at, what does that work out at? 17, 17 and £18.99. I should be able to do that maths, but I can't. Adam's really good at this normally. Yeah, it's more than that. So it's 17, 17 and then £18.99. That's your saving. If someone can add that up for me, that would be amazing. Okay, now, if you do want to get hold of this, this is your Freedom price. Obviously, you can get it on Freedom. You don't have to. The choice is yours, but Freedom's the best way of going for it. So already a third of the stock has gone on the big one. 190321 is your item number. You've then, of course, got your bundles. So we've been through this bundle. Obviously, if you do want to go for that one, absolutely gorgeous. Please, please, please check your baskets out. Can we show the other bundle as well? Okay, so your other beautiful collection. So that collection, 605231, is your item number. £53. So it's about 52.99. Right, the big one, 52.99. That's how much you're saving. Thank you, Adam. Okay, so 086822 is your item number. Right, the next one. Okay, so the next one, because again, absolutely sensational. Look at this. I love this. So you've got all your beautiful flowers there. And again, you can build those up and then look at the bird on this. How gorgeous is that? The detail in that stamp is phenomenal. You've got, and what I love about this, see, the black element is a solid stamp with the white engraved out of it. Honestly, when they stamp out, they look phenomenal. This collection I am going to be focusing on in the second hour, but we want to touch on it in this hour. So that's your first set of stamps. Again, they are at the bottom of your screen. So if you want the beautiful bird on its own, 244032. The next one that we've got for you, I mean, look at that. Just stunning, stunning. I must admit, when I saw these, I was like, oh my good grief, that is absolutely gorgeous. And I love that. Only from the hearts can you touch the sky. And that's Rumi, love Rumi. And this stamp is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Because that is wonderful, because you can just, in fact, I've done it here. There you go. See, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Because it encompasses the sentiment. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's your next one. That's your, yeah, and you can use it top, bottom. Doesn't it look good? It's a stunning stamp, is that? So that one, again, you can get that one on its own if you wish. Remember, in this bundle, you'll be getting one of these for free. The next one that you're getting, now, this is cool. Shall I just pick that up, Jimmy? And just spin it over, bear with, because then you can see it right way round. There, oh, I should say showing you it wrong way round. Not helping in the slightest. There you go, absolutely made it worse. So this is your wild and free, and the bugs are fabulous because you've got the detail again, which is amazing. I love that you've got the berries separately and you've got the flowers. So again, you can build all those up. You can really do all sorts. That sample, that's our Paola. And ain't it beautiful, that? And it just shows how cuttable these are as well. You know, you can absolutely cut these out and decoupage them. I love that. That is beautiful, Paola. Thank you so much. It's stunning. So that's your beautiful little bug, your wild and free. £16.99, 234579. That heart is gorgeous. Again, where it's black, that is the solid stamp, and then it's been cut into. And then you've got all your little extras. The little extras are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And they really stamp beautifully, quite frankly. And I've used them on the little heart and the little star over there. Don't they look good? I had a really nice time doing them. And that one is stamping with stays on, but that one is painting and actually removing the paint, and it looks so effective, and it's dead easy, really nice. But the quality of the stamp is beautiful. And then last but by no means least, we've got our fabulous little beetles. How beautiful. Now look at that. Look at the detail of that stamp. Is that not just exquisite? Now, if you do want that, I mean, they are so beautiful. I love those. And I love all the little extra twirly bits as well, because you can do so much with those. And I'm just going to pick one of the stamps up because I'm going to show you what I mean by the solid stamp. So can you see? It's literally like the packaging looks. So all of that is solid stamp. Can you see? How cool is that? And then where it's clear, that it's been carved out. So it gives you so much. I love stamps like that, because when you're using your inks, you really maximise your inks. Brilliant for backgrounds as well. I will show you loads of finished samples. Now, if you want this, this bundle is £67.95. You've got a £17 saving, which essentially means one of these stamp sets is absolutely free. You're buying 5, you're only paying for 4. 2 payments, £33.98, 086822. Of course, your big bundle, now already half of the stock has gone. You've got a saving of £17 there carried forward, a saving of £17 there carried forward, and then if you're not a Freedom member, an extra £6 saving on top of. However, if you're a Freedom member, you've got a £17 saving there, a £17 saving there, and then an £18.99 saving. So that's 17 and 18.99. I mean, that is such a good saving. And please, if you are going for this, it's basically you're getting 3. So how much is that? Sorry. So with your postage, it's a saving of £56.94. Good grief. And that includes not paying for your postage. That is such a deal. Please check out your baskets. You've even got your flexi as well. Right, let me show you gorgeous samples. Oh, there's so many. Thank you, Paula. And I've done some too. I've done some work, I promise. But Miss P's done loads. Honestly, she kept going, oh, I've done this one too. That's using the beautiful book. And look at that. You see all the detail. And it celebrates backgrounds. You don't have to use a full stamp. You can just do, I love this that she's done, just using part of the stamp, which looks absolutely exquisite. Obviously, you can decoupage. So with that one, I've just used my Brilliance ink pads, which we've got on the show. And then I've just decoupaged a little butterfly there, stamping over the top because I've used coloured inks. Stamping over the top, I really like that because that is simple but effective. With this one, I mean, again, absolutely beautiful. That bird, just double stamping so you get that wonderful background, and absolutely lovely. What's limited? No way. Oh my good grief. The big collection is limited stock. Okay, I know we're going to try and do something about this, but it is limited stock. We're really trying to do something about it. It's absolutely flying. Oh, I'm so pleased. Wednesday, they love your art. Yeah, it's absolutely fun, and I'm not surprised. See, something like this, I adore that, because it's just, you are creating then. You are deciding on the actual, you know, on the composition, because you've got so many separate stamps. And please look up Wednesday. Please have a look, because she's on Instagram. She's I know she does classes teaching her artwork as well. So please check Wednesday out. Right, okay, folks. I better get demoing, haven't I? Because the big bundle has sold out. The big one's sold out, but we have got stuff for me to play with still, so don't worry. We've got singles, we've got the little bundles. The big one has sold out. We are going to do our best and see if we can do anything about that. I know that, because I know they were a bit worried before the show, because it were already busy. But yeah, we are going to try and sort that out. In the meantime, we've got the other bundles, of course, just in case we can't do anything about that. We have got that beautiful bundle there. You're getting that for £17 saving. That's a stamp set for free. Shall I get demonstrating? 605231, that's your item number. Please do not miss out on these. They're brand new, beautiful artist. I mean, she's such an incredible artist, and I am so pleased Art Inspirations have brought us to Hochanda. Okay, let's get crafting. So, the lovely thing, for starters, let's just show you how good they actually stamp, because that's the thing that we want to see, isn't it? At the end of the day, these are absolutely beautiful images. So if I just take just a plain piece of card, let's get inking. Okay. Now, what I'm doing first of all, I'm just going to show you how this stamp. So before I even start with different techniques and stuff, let's just show you how wonderful this stamp. So I'm going to take that beautiful butterfly. Now that's the butterfly in the heart. I'm just using good old super smooth cardstock, which I use all the time, of course, from Pink Frog, and then just taking an ink. Now we have got some beautiful inks on the show. We've got loads of different options. I'm going to use VersaFine Clair, but actually what I'm going to use are colours. So I'm actually going to use, I'll go in with the Warm Breeze first of all. I love VersaFine Clair. I love them because I love that richness of colour. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so go in with that beautiful blue first of all. And that one is the Warm Breeze. Please have a look on the website. We have got these on the show, so just check those out. Now, I'm using a stamping platform. I must admit, these are very good quality. So it means I have been using them with my stamping block, absolutely fine, but I do want to do techniques. So obviously, a stamping platform allows me to do that. Look at that rich colour. I mean, how beautiful is that? You can see all the detail. There's nothing lost in that stamp. It's a really, straight away, it's just so easy to work with, isn't it? Can you imagine colouring that in? Now, what I am going to do as well is just add a little bit more colour around the edges. So I'm going to change my colour now. I'm moving to the Fantasia, and I'm just going to go around the edge with my Fantasia. And I like doing this because it's just mixing up your colours. It does sound magical, doesn't it? The VersaFine Clair we have got on the show. We've got some really good ink bundles, so please check those out as well. The VersaFine Clair, I know when our Paola brought these to you, they flew out. So if you do want them, please check them out. And look, that has just made that colour around the edge so rich. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. You can then go in, for instance, so say with your Brilliance, if I wanted to, literally, so I'll put a little bit of the Brilliance on my mat. Oh, this is my old one. I should have picked up one of the new ones. Could we pinch from the set the Brilliance Gold? And I'll be dead honest with you. My Brilliance ink pads, this Brilliance ink pad is probably 15 years old. No word of a lie. Because, and I weren't going to pinch one of the new ones because I thought mine's still got ink in it. But it has, but not for painting. It's good for backgrounds. But no word of a lie, these are ancient. I can't remember how long Brilliance have been out, but I got Brilliance when they first came out. Okay, you see, look how rich and beautiful and juicy that is. So, okay, complete collection. We had a few who haven't checked their basket out. You always have to check your basket out, folks. So there's only a few, but back in, that have bounced back. Please, if you do want that big gift, first come, first served, please check your baskets out. If they're in there for 10 minutes and you don't check your baskets out, we do refresh your basket. Okay, so all I'm doing, I'm picking up a little bit of the Brilliance and I'm just... all I want to do is paint that butterfly. You see, and the lovely thing with the Brilliance ink pads, you've got that beautiful shimmer. And the shimmer is just gorgeous because it'll give you that incredible finish. Hold on. See? It's got such a beautiful shimmer. Brilliance ink pads are gorgeous. Miss Pete were good. She were reminding me before I went to know because I forget. They are absolutely beautiful on parchment. They're a really interesting ink pad of Brilliance because when they first came out they were kind of like your pigments, so you've got that really nice rich colour, but they dry permanent, so they'll dry on things like your glossy card and brilliant for your vellum because they don't make it warp. And I just love the shine with the collection that we've got. I think we've got, most of them have got that beautiful pearlescent sheen, but two of them are a matte one. I know the Sunshine Yellow is a matte one, or the whatever yellow it's called. And I think it's the white. No, can't remember. But have a little look. It is a pick and mix for the Brilliance. They're just there. They're absolutely stunning. Highly recommend these if you haven't got them already, or if you're building up your collection. And if you do want those, yeah, it's a sunflower yellow. That one isn't a shiny one. The rocket red, I don't think that's a shiny one. But if you do want those, check your baskets out on those. You're picking 5 of those as well, which is fabulous. Now, okay, so just... and all I want is to colour that one in. I don't want to do any more than that. Now, the lovely thing is with this, can you see? I haven't taken my stamp off yet. So keep it in situ, because what that means is, where that is now, it's because of Brilliance has got that sort of, it coats it. It's got a really solid coat on that. So it means it's opaque. That's the word I'm looking for. So it means I've lost a little bit of the detail. So all I need to do is re-ink that beautiful butterfly. It don't matter about the rest because I'm going in with the same colour, but just gently go there and it restamps it over. So you get that beautiful sheen over. Now have a little look at that. How cool does that look? That's just so simple. Simple but so effective. Okay, next. So if I take, now, no, that one's not big enough. Let me get a piece of white card. I've got so much card because honestly, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. But it's one of those, isn't it? You always sort of, you know what I'm like. I get a bit, wah. Right, okay, so next demonstration. Let me just take a bit of card and cut it up. Now with this one, what I wanted to show you, because the solid stamps, you can really go for it with colour. And I love that with these, but colour with your ink on the actual stamp. So what I'm doing, I'm using, oh, I better take that one off, like that. Good quality, oh, I love them. Okay, next. We've got our wonderful, now the one I'm using this time is a butterfly. I adore this stamp. It's such a good stamp and it's a massive stamp. I mean, have a look at that. It's literally nearly the size of my hand. It's a massive stamp. What I love that, you've got the butterfly there, but then you have got the separate butterfly. In with this set as well, you're getting the different flowers, you get your sentiments as well. Only those who believe they can fly get to touch the clouds. How lovely is that? And then you are loved and then free. So you've got some beautiful sentiments there as well. Now, what I've done for this, I've actually created a mask. So this is dead easy to do. So you stamp on your masking stuff, your masking paper, and then I've literally just cut out that butterfly from the centre. So there's a lot of different ways you can actually do this. So if you wanted to, you could literally decide where you were going to stamp, pop this mask on so you only stamp that separate butterfly, or of course you can stamp that so you're only stamping around the outside. And I'm going to show you why I wanted to do this. Okay, so popping that on for starters, and what I'm going to do, I always have to think about this because otherwise I get confused what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, but I have to have a little moment to myself. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them, it's like, now hold on a minute, how do I do this? So I'm taking the yellow first of all, then I'm using the beautiful VersaFine Clair again here. And I love this, it's so bright and juicy and fabulous. And I do not need to press on hard. Light taps, these are brand new ink pads, so light taps. I know they're brand new because I've had to pinch them off the set. So, just going on like this. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What a stunning image. Now watch, if I just take this off, so this is my mask, put the mask over the top now. Like so. I'm being really careful because I want to get that butterfly's antennae in. Boom. Okay, and then the wonderful thing about this, I only want to get colour on that. So this allows me to be very specific now where I'm going in and getting colour. So I'm going to make that blue again because I love this blue. What I will do is be quite good and just sort of clean my stamp off a little bit. Just because, a little bit, and then just put in the blue on there, like so, and the colours. No, the VersaFine is really busy. We've got the Fantasia, which was the purple, which I was using just about. Okay. Okay, so we've got, oh good, you've got the yellow that I've just used. We've got the yellow, yay! Okay, so I've stamped that in blue. Now, as I go over, watch this. Because I've got that mask in situ, when I pull this back off, oh, I missed a little corner, but that's okay. Now, what I love about this, because the ink is still wet, the yellow ink is still wet, it means when I put the blue on top, obviously the colours have merged and made green, which is fabulous. Now look at this. When I pull that off, boom, look at that image. Doesn't that look effective? How easy is it to create something ridiculously effective? I'm going to move this and have another little go. Now, one of the other things that I adore about these stamps, of course, because they're such strong stamps, they're beautiful if you're embossing. So you can make really cool backgrounds and emboss, but you're also able to use your black card. They're going to look really, really striking on black card. So again, if I just do this, I have got some fabric as well, so I'm hoping to play with fabric. I'll probably do, if I don't do stuff in this hour, I'll do them in second hour, because they're, it's going to be amazing for fabrics. I think because, like Wednesday was saying, you know, it's that sort of, that folk art kind of look to them. And you can see that coming through. And I think that's why on fabric, some of these would look phenomenal. I want to use the rabbit as well. There's so many to use. Now, I'm going to use, however, the beautiful, so this is the one, see the good thick stamps, I know, pulling that. So this one, you've got the big one, but then look, all these separate stamps. You've got so many stamps in there, and I love the sentiments in here. I've used those a lot, really good sentiments. So what I'm doing with this one, just going to pop it here like so, and this one I'm actually going to oh, wait a second, that's sticky. Now this one is a new one. So when you get your stamps for the first time, the first impression might not be amazing. When stamps, and we don't say this as much as we used to. The stamp at first, it has a coating on from the manufacturer. You can go over with sellotape, remove it, or just stamp a couple of times and then they're absolutely fine. But never ever, when you buy a new stamp, especially a polymer, and these are polymer, which means you'll be able to use them with heat. Can you imagine stamping with these into, and hopefully I'll do that in the second hour, into Angelina fibres or into ultra thick enamel? Honestly, they'll look absolutely beautiful. But yeah, and they'll take that. But when you do get a stamp, just clean the surface and it takes that stickiness off the surface. Now hopefully that will give me a good enough image. Yeah, looks perfect. Okay, folks, let's get the white embossing powder. So for this one, I just want to use white because I thought white is going to look absolutely exquisite with these. So look at that already. Doesn't that already look fabulous? Where have I put my heat gun? Okay. And I'm just going to try not to knock all my paintbrushes off, and let's get this heated. So the beautiful thing about this stamp, because of the detail, again, on black, they just look so effective. We saw in that the little clip of Wednesday, we saw her painting and drawing. Oh, let me turn my heat gun up. We saw her drawing onto black cardstock, and I thought, yeah, you're right, these are going to look absolutely splendid on black cardstock, and this is the kind of thing we can do. But then can you imagine going in and colouring in with beautiful shiny paints? Look at that. That looks so good, and it's so easy to do. Let me just, and then I'm gonna, like, I won't do it now, but colouring that in now. I'll show you a little bit. Look. See, what a beautiful image. Doesn't that look fabulous? Oh, isn't it nice? And then, see, all you need to do, if you go in and colour, so I've got some beautiful, and these are from my Magicals, so these are my my pigment powders from Lindy's Gang, but these have got like that gorgeous shimmer. So something like this now, if I just take one of those I'll just get my paintbrush, pick a little bit up, but then, oh, I've picked up the wrong palette. They don't show on black. Sorry, I was rushing when I picked these up and they don't show on black. I was hoping the ones I picked up, you can see them a little bit, but I'm taking it off the white. Well, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it, Leonie Pujol? That doesn't show. Yeah, but that ain't what I were after. I were after something like, bear with, folks, bear with. Chin, chin, chin. Don't put myself down. No, Jimmy, I failed. I failed. Look, look, look. This is what I were after. I'll do it here, because I want to show you, because look, if I colour that in, you'll get that really, I think with the black, you'll be able to get some really interesting and beautiful effects. See, I've redeemed myself. Only just, Jimmy. I could have done better. It's because I was rushing. I tell you what it is, when I was setting up my demos, because I was thinking, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And you know, you're picking everything up, but then you forget something. So then you just rush, rush, rush. And that's my excuse. And then just take off the excess, and I've taken off all the ink. I'm going to walk away from that demonstration because I'm not making myself any better. Right, yeah, I'll have a little tidy. But that alone, just do that alone, Leonie, because that looks beautiful. See, so many things you can do. I am so pleased these are so busy. Please, please, please check out your website. Remember, a couple of those, or a few of those biggies have bounced back. So please make sure you get that amazing bargain. But it is just about introducing a brand new artist to our lovely customers here at Hochanda. Let's hear off the wonderfully talented Wednesday herself again.
Hi, I'm Wednesday. I'm an artist. I've been drawing all of my life. It's always been a passion of mine. I started drawing when I was 4 years old. I drew spiders all over my parents' bedroom wall and they thought it was amazing, so they kept it there, and I've been drawing ever since. I studied illustration at university, and after that I went on to be a freelance illustrator. But after having children, my passions within illustration changed, and I started to do more kind of florals and watercolours. I really enjoy the style of illustration I do at the moment because it's filled with lots of details, lots of decorative elements, and I can get lost in it for hours and hours and hours. My work is influenced by nature. I draw flowers and florals and do a lot of birds, insects. With my illustrations, I think I've tried to pull together inspiration from folk art and Art Nouveau and translate that in a more modern way. So you get the nice flowing curves and inspiration from nature with Art Nouveau, and then the decorative elements from folk art. I hope these designs encourage and inspire you on your own creative journey.
Yes, I'm having a lovely time this hour. This is a beautiful little hour. I've been sitting there on a little chaise lounge to the left of Leonie. Oh, I'm loving it. We are busy across the board, and you know I don't use that term lightly, and when I use it, I mean it, for the sheer fact. Right, then let's break it down for you, okay? Let's break it down. First collection that we have here, okay? Your first collection is this set that you are getting. 605231 is your item number. Now, remember, you are saving £17 on this bundle. 2 flexible payments of £33.98 or a one-off payment of £67.99. But what does that mean? That £17 saving means you are getting one of these. Let's take this one, for example, for free. This is free. The rest of them you are paying for. You are getting one of the sets in these littler bundles for free. There are still, we call them littler bundles, but you're getting 66 stamps in total. 66 stamps is what you're getting in this bundle for £67.95. So remember that £17 saving. We will come back to it shortly. £33.98. That is bundle one. You can go for them individually if your budget won't go for that. We know every budget is different. If your budget won't go and you want to go for individuals, you can do that as well. But remember, the saving is in the bundles. But I can do a bigger saving as well. Item number 2. So set 2 that you've got, again, We'll bring up the details of set 2. Once again, a £17 saving, so you're getting one of these stamp sets for free. 62 stamps this time is what we're talking about for £67.97. Different item number. 086822 is your item number. Just look at the detail that you are getting in these stamp sets. They are sublime. They really, really are. 2 flexible payments of £33.98. But once again, let me reiterate, a £17 saving is what you are getting. My word, are we busy. But then, this is where most of you are going for. Now, we've had a few bounce back. There are frantically calls going on at the moment. There are people running around the building looking and trying to manoeuvre, see if we can get more for the second Let Loose show. Remember, there are 2 shows today. This is the first of 2 live hours. We have the big bundle. So, let's break this down. Take £17 from here and take £17 from here, okay? Which is £32. Take another £6 I will give you off top of that, which now works out to be 34, so that's £40. So a £40 saving if you're not a Freedom member. So a £40 saving, we can split it into 3, £43.30. But then, if you're a Freedom member, oh my word, you're going to save another £12.95, because remember, delivery is already in your Freedom membership. So you, oh my word, so now you're saving over £56. £56 is what you are saving, and I'm going to let you into a secret. We're not actually meant to tell you that, but £56 is what you're actually saving in this bundle. It is one of those Freedom pays for itself, where we normally bring up that full page and it's really confusing. If you're a Freedom member, no, it doesn't, it really doesn't make sense, but what it does, if you're not a Freedom member, it pays for itself to become one now because of the savings that you are about to get, and then you're a Freedom member for the month as well. Okay, so it really does make sense to become a Freedom member with the savings that you're getting on this big kit. I don't know how long this big kit's going to be around for, but it's not going to be long. 3 flexible payments of £43.30 today. You really can't go wrong. Or a one-off payment of £129.90. So, the choice is down to you. Don't let me poke or prod you in ways you don't want to be poked and prodded. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get you the best possible deal, and the deal is in that complete collection. Right, enough from me yibber-yabbing. I've worked far too hard this hour. Off I go, back to my shades lunch, and I might even go and make a brew.
Get yourself a cheeky brew, babes. Off it goes.
Off it goes.
Oh, I've so much. It's one of those, you know, when you want to do this, you want to do this, right? Just calm down, Leonie. just calm down. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my Versacrafts out, because what I did think with these, there's a lot of your single stamps as well, which I thought would look absolutely beautiful on fabric. And I thought you could really pattern build with these because you have got so many gorgeous flowers. I might do this again in the second hour as well, just because the flowers allow me to do so many alternatives. But like something like this one, for instance. Now this one is in that. I love that. I just think she's fabulous. She's beautiful. That's our little lady. So this is See, Feel and Hear. Absolutely. Then that stamp is exquisite. You've got little butterflies in there. You've got the little flowers. Obviously, these have all been broken down from the big image, and it just allows you again to build up your own collection or your own sort of look. Now, where have I put? In my, I am relatively. Oh, there they are. I'm a little bit organised, Jimmy. A little bit. Look, they're only there. Okay. So, with this one. Now, what you could do, let's just do it. So, get your inks first of all. So, I've got my beautiful Versacraft there. I'm going to go on with a brand new orange. Again, we have got the Versacraft on the show. The Versacraft are an incredible ink pad. These are the ones that, of course, you'll see the pink ink girls using because, oops, yeah, too heavy there, Leonie Pujol. Very vibrant and soft. Don't do what I just did and go in really heavy-handed because you don't need to. Really nice soft colours. I mean, really nice soft pats there. Versacraft are amazing because they're a quality ink pad, but for fabric, they are the best. So all I'm going to do, just a really simple pattern build. Now, think about what you can do with this. You know, if you're stamping on your fabric, I mean, how gorgeous does that look? If you're stamping on fabric, imagine the different patterns that you can create, but also the different giftware you can achieve. You know, I mean, these images, these will be beautiful for, you know, if you're creative stitching, if you're going to be doing designs over the top of this image. They're beautiful if you're making things for around the home. I just think because they are such adaptable images, they will sit on so many different projects. So just popping that on there, like so. Look, I love that. And then, see, I'm thinking that'll fit beautifully there. And then, just going back in with the orange, which is beautiful. Now, you will notice on the screen all your different options for getting the stamps. You've loads of options and you've loads of different savings. So if you're going for the biggie, if you can go for the biggie, that's where your best saving is. But obviously, if that biggie is just a bit too much for you today, that is absolutely not a problem. You can still go for the smaller option, whereby you are getting a stamp set for free, or you can just get them singular. And I love that. If you've just got a favourite, you can literally just go for that one. If you're a Freedom member already, you're not going to pay your postage. See, look at that. Already a beautiful pattern emerging. You could, I love pattern building. And I think these, I want to have a go with all the flowers. When I do the second hour, I want to have a go with the flowers as well. Because that's exactly our Jimmy block printing. It's the set, yeah, I love the block printing. Yeah, I went to India and doing block printing. It's just, oh, it's just so good. But that's exactly what I'm thinking of here. The material I'm using is the material that our pink ink ladies bring us as well, which is beautiful to work on. The Versacraft, these are the inks they use, but we have got these on the show. And I do believe it is another pick and mix with the inks as well. But we are down to about 4 colourways, so they're ridiculously busy. Now, have a look at that. What a beautiful design. Now, with this, what I would then like to do is, if I take my water brush and just start to bleed some of this colour out. Now, the reason being, come on, Mr. Water Brush, there we go. The reason being, I like this because then you can start to get that really soft bleed. I'm not going to do this on all of them for time because obviously we do want to play, because I've only 7.5 minutes left. So just bleeding that line out. And the inks, now, they bleed beautifully on fabric. They also blend wonderfully on your cardstock. So if you are using them on your cardstock, you can still get wonderful blends on cardstock as well. But they are the best for fabric. And that's why the pink ink ladies choose them to work. With fabrics, you can actually heat set them and wash them as well, which is amazing. So that's why I'm thinking with something like this, you know, using them for tablecloths, using them for, oh, there's all sorts. They just lend themselves to all sorts. See, now, I'm only doing that one, but then what I want to do, if I just spin that round, love it. So then what I'm going to do is just wipe the ink off that stamp. I really hope Wednesday's watching. And please, everybody, what I'd love you to do when you get her stamps, or if you're loving her stamps, I'd love you to go and follow her on Facebook and just tell her how lovely her artwork is. Because this is what I adore about this, that, you know, it's discovering artists, and I just think that is fabulous. Now, I'm only going to give this a really quick dry because I don't want the material to react to everything. However, I want to give it a quick blast because if I go in and the material's still really wet, I want to overstamp. But if I overstamp and the material's still wet, when I overstamp, my second line is also going to blur. And although I'd like a small blur, I don't want an intense blur. So just a little small blur. I'm then going to go in with the, I can't actually say that, cerulean blue. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Cerulean. Marillion blue. It's not, it's cerulean blue. So just really gently, not over inking. And with these ink pads, obviously, you can still use them on all your big stamps. They still look beautiful. Now, over stamping. You can, if you're not confident over stamping by eye, then use this in your stamping platform. I'm pretty confident by eye because all I'm doing, just bringing it in, and I can see. So the points I'm looking for with this are these bits. So through my stamp, I can line those up. I can see they're lining up perfectly. The other point is down here. So if I know I'm lining those up and I'm lining that bottom point up, I know I'm pretty much on point. If it's a little bit out, it doesn't really matter because it's still going to give you a really interesting finish look. How gorgeous is that? Isn't it beautiful? Imagine when I've done all 4 of them. How cool is that going to look? And then you can actually repeat that pattern, keep repeating it all the way down, and then obviously turn that into a bag. You could turn it into anything. The lovely thing about this as well, and you can with those inks will allow you to do that. They will stay permanently on that fabric. You've then got, if you are mixing up your stamps, because obviously if you're going for more than one set, you're going to have your other stamp sets. So that means you'll have these smaller ones. Now, these smaller ones are cracking for this background. Oh, I've only 4 minutes. Oh, time. Look. So then if I take one of these little flowers now, and now you can build up your pattern. Oh, hiya, love. Oh, Lulu. Lulu's in building. Lulu's, aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? It's by a really nice artist called Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Isn't that a good name? From up north?
Like, you know, as in the...
W-E-N. Yeah, I think she was, wasn't she? Yeah, I think she was. Yeah, we're having a little chat. She's lovely. And yeah, she's from Corn. From up near my end, neck at woods. I know. And you'll have to look over stamping. Doesn't that look good, folks? Imagine that when it's finished. Oh, I love stamping on fabric. It's just, I love pattern building on fabric. These are just so easy for doing something like this. You absolutely, I was going to do another demonstration, but I'm having a really lovely time. Don't it look, oh, isn't it beautiful? I love doing this. And this is why mixing up the stamp sets works, because you're going to have main feature images. I can see me little flowers in one of the little... Hold on a minute, I'll tell you what I can see. I can see in one of the other ones, you see, and the cats and the rabbits, which I haven't used. I really wanted to use them. See, in these ones, you've got... the little, can you see these little branches? Now, I'm not going to bring in loads of different colour, because if I do that, I don't want it to look messy. I'm just going to stick to orange and blue, because that works. Now, with these, look, so now you start filling in. Oh, doesn't that look good? And I've got the other one, because you've got a left and a right. Of course you have. Of course you have. It's all been thought of. Look. So then it allows you to do your left and your right. Oh man, doesn't that look good? Oh, I'm happy with these. Yeah, the detail is beautiful. It's just beautiful. This is just, I'm not going to stop doing this, am I? I'm really, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. So just, okay, I will do a little reminder. I'll just do my little, how much time have I got, Jimmy? About 3 minutes, 1 minute. Hold on. That, and then that. Boom. Isn't that? Oh, I'm happy. Look, shall I lift it up? Shall I lift it up, Jimmy? I haven't finished it. I'd go over the orange. I'd smudge the orange again, then go over with that blue to make them all like that, and then just carry on, because I'm well happy with that. happy. OK, so we are talking about brand new stamps from Art Inspirations. Have a look at these. It is just beautiful. Only 50 seconds. Oh, let me show you some of the gorgeous cards. You've got so many stamps. You've got so many things that you can do with these. They are beautiful for overstamping on backgrounds. Look, Paola's cut that up to create that gorgeous card. I love this that Paola's done with the cat. Really maximise it. It's wasabi. I love what she's done here as well. See, so simple but so effective. Get your embossing powders out. Get all your beautiful colouring in out. Build up your beautiful images. Yeah, they're exquisite, beautiful quality. Wednesday, thank you. Your artwork is gorgeous and we are so pleased we're allowed to craft with it. Please check your baskets out. I'll be back with you at 2 o'clock. Don't go anywhere.